This is Chris, and welcome to Winemaker TV. If you like beer, if you like wine, and you like cider, and you want to make it yourself, and this is your first time here, and you're new here, please hit the subscribe button and the little bell beside it, so it'll let you know every time I come out with a new video. And today is brew day, and we'll be making some strawberry wine, so stay tuned. We'll be making strawberry wine today, so first thing that we'll need, go over the ingredients real quick, what we'll be needing. 4 pounds of, I have frozen strawberries. I just got them at Walmart. We got a gallon of water. We have an airlock. We're going to put a quarter teaspoon of peptic enzyme. We're going to put 1/8 of a teaspoon of wine tannin. We're going to put a tablespoon of citric acid. We're going to put in 2 pounds of sugar. And you will need your 1 gallon demijohn. A tip on how to get some of this equipment for free, or not free, but I bought to make cider. I bought this organic apple juice in this glass 1 gallon container, and then have me a demijohn, about the same price as you will buy a 1 gallon demijohn on Amazon. I got it for about the same price, but with apple juice in it that turned into cider. Little tip there. Of course, you need a spoon to stir with. And today, of course, I'll use my go-to favorite, Red Star Cuvée. And you will also need a strainer to strain out the strawberries. So that's all the equipment we'll need and the ingredients. So let's get started. So I went ahead and preheated the water. So let's get started. Okay, first off, we're going to add our 2 pounds of sugar. That 2 pounds of sugar is going to be enough to boost the alcohol content up to where you'll normally what a wine would be, which is about somewhere between about 14 to 17 percent alcohol by volume, or ABV. Now we'll add the strawberries. They're whole strawberries, so it'll take a little bit longer for this to incorporate. I'll just sanitize that spoon that fell on the floor. So we're going to let this sit and then incorporate for about 40 minutes, and we'll be right back. Okay, our musk is getting incorporating, it's heating up, and you'll need a potato masher. I didn't mention this earlier, but we're mashing these strawberries up while it's warming up. These were frozen. I let them thaw out part of the way, but still they got to thaw out the rest of the way. And I continue to mash them and get it stirred up. And we'll need a strainer to strain it once it's cooled down, and we'll strain it into our demijohn and get this wine going, get this musk started, pitch our yeast, and let it ferment into wine. So I'm going to continue this, and we'll be right back. Okay, we got it all mashed up, smelling terrific. Kind of smells like strawberry jelly. So, I mean, if you want to boost your alcohol content, you can literally add strawberry jelly to this if you like, but that's not what the recipe I called for. This will be I'm going to strain all this, so you see the little bits and pieces of pulp in there, but I'm going to try to get most of that out as possible. As you can see, the pretty light pink color this is going to have. Smells delicious too. Whew. So I think this is going to be one of my favorite wines. It looks kind of nasty right now, but look at that pretty pink color. So we're going to let this sit and incorporate for another 30 minutes, and we'll be right back. Okay, it's been incorporating for 45 minutes now. So I'm going to go set this aside and let in a ice water bath, if I can talk. We're going to set it aside in an ice water bath. We're going to let it cool down. We're going to strain it and add it to our demijohn. So I'm going to do that real quick and let this cool down, and we'll be right back. Okay, while our musk is cooling down, I'm going to go ahead and add our tannin and the peptic enzyme and the citric acid to the demijohn. A little advice: add your dry ingredients first, because if you add the citric acid first, these powders will just stick to the inside of your funnel and won't go in. So add your powders first. So tannin, we're going to need 1/8 of a teaspoon. So I'm just going to put half of this quarter teaspoon. All right, see how I just went in there easily? In the past, I did the citric acid. The first time I did this, I did the citric acid first, and I never was able to get the tannin and the peptic enzyme in there. Okay, peptic enzyme, we got a quarter. So I'm gonna get the whole heaping quarter teaspoon of that. And that is to help clear it. The tannin is to give it a little mouthfeel, and citric acid is give it a little acidity. And the ingredients to this will be below in the description. I'll have some Amazon affiliate links where you can pick all these ingredients up for yourself. So let's go cool down that musk, transfer it into this demijohn, pitch our yeast, put our airlock on. Man, I'm having trouble speaking today. Sorry about that, guys. So we're going to put our airlock on, get the musk in here, strain it, and pitch our yeast, and we'll be done for today. Okay, I strained it, transferred it to the demijohn, let it cool down to room temperature. Now I have a top on it, so I'm going to aerate it a little bit. Let's get some air up in there. So we're going to shake it up a little bit, shake it up. Let's get some, let's see, it's got a pretty red color. We're going to add our Red Star. Premier Cuvée yeast. And we'll just swirl it just a little bit. We don't shake it up. Put our airlock on it. This is a S-trap airlock. And there you have it. We'll be right back to wrap things up. And that's how you make strawberry wine. So if you like what you see here, and if you want to learn how to do all this yourself and want to see future episodes of me making lots of different fruit wines, so please hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon so you get notified every time I come out with a new wine. And as you can see, Georgia Bulldogs will be playing Oklahoma or Oklahoma State. Anyway, they'll be playing for the national championship first round come July 1st. So go Dogs! And here's some Dragon Blood wine I'm just bottled up today. You see that pretty red color. Another little tip I'm going to give y'all: these bottles got a swing top. This lemonade, I got this from Aldi, $2.99. I priced for, if you buy 12 wine bottles, that not counting the corks, just the wine bottles, empty wine bottles off of Amazon were $2.21 a piece. This is $2.99. I don't drink the lemonade, but my kids do. So I buy these. They like the pink lemonade. So I buy these for $2.99. Let my kids drink the pink lemonade. I wash them, sterilize them, and I'll use them for my wine. There's another. If you're going to buy bottles, you might as well buy your bottles with something in them. And it's not quite ready yet, but you can taste it. Look at that pretty red color of this Dragon Blood. Like I said, it's not the taste. It's not going to be its final taste, but as soon as you bottle it, you can have a sip of it. But ooh, that's really good. So I put some potassium sorbate in here, and I added a cup of sugar per gallon to back sweeten. You have to add your potassium sorbate in there to kill the yeast, or the fermentation will kick back up. So This has been back sweetened with like 1 cup of sugar per gallon, and it's already delicious, and it ain't even aged it hardly any at all, so it's going to be any better. So do me a favor, please comment, tell me how you like it. Comment, tell me what you're making, maybe what you might want me to see me make in the future. This is Chris with Winemaker TV, and that's all there is today.